You know what I was hearing? I was hearing, my people perish due to a lack of knowledge. And sometimes people do perish because they're dumb. But what that means is people are dead to the spiritual knowledge that is available to them. That deep yearning that they have within them that they don't really understand. They're dying inside because there's fulfillment when you understand that you're a child of the Most High, that there's this spiritual awareness, there's a interwoven connectedness to you and everyone and all things. And that is the sense of love. And so when you're moving outside of that love, then you do perish. You end up becoming just flesh. And it means so much more too, right? I was like, man, it's not that I'm frustrated with what I see going on. It's just that I want to change it. I want to help empower people. I see so many people that are lost, that are dragging their feet. And I look at them and I see them and I say, man, do you know how much value that you have? Do you know the genetic history that took you to be here? How much strength that you're carrying with you? How much love that there is there afforded to you? How much a blessing that you could truly be, when you understand the wisdom that's been given to you. It's time that we reflect. We become smarter and about the way we move here. We can't wait until the ship sinks. You know what I mean? We got to build that ark. And it looks different to everybody, Some people are content. A lot of us are. I was content. I'm content with where I'm at. I'm at peace with who I am. But there's this urge within me that is like, let's do something totally different. Let's go the opposite direction that everyone else is going in. The scenic route, that path that's going to be a little challenging, let's take that narrow road. Yeah, you don't know what's on the other side of it, but you trust. You have faith. You know you're going to be taken care of. You know there's going to be a cloud in the day and a flame by night guiding your way. You know that you could step out on water and walk. And one thing I never want to do is tickle somebody's ears. Like, I want to empower people. I want them to come into their own realization of what it means to them to have this knowing, this spiritual understanding of having a relationship with God, But also, I want to share truth. I want to blow trumpets and say, hey, look at these things that are happening. And one thing I noticed with YouTube is when you start doing that, things start getting throttled. Viewerships on certain content is like only a handful of people, but then you post like other certain things, and it's like gets hundreds of views. It's pretty fascinating to see where we're going, where we're headed. But collectively, there's a call for unity. There's a call for us to see our brother, to love our neighbor, to become one in love, and really invoke and take our power back. I envision a world so different that we're living in right now. And I know it's possible, because if you could dream it up and see it and imagine it in your mind, you could make it happen. And that's my goal, honestly, is to carry a torch of light, spread love, and work on my mission every single day to live a life in peace and in power and prosperity. And know, like, my tribe, my family, we're going to be good, because we're not going down the gallows. We're not saying, I'm okay with these invisible chains. No, we're set free, and we're going to be free indeed. And we're going to work on our minds. We're going to work on our hearts, and we're going to heal, and we're going to progress, and we're going to grow. And we know that we have dominion here. And that's what it's needed, It's not always going to look like what the world wants it to look like, Some people are okay with that. But there's a lot of things within this system that don't make sense to me. And I don't think about it too much, I remain present. I remain still. And I listen to that still small voice within me saying, hey, let's do this a little bit differently. And it's going to be challenging, but you're going to know that you're going to be taken care of. And to see the plans that have been given to me through visions and dreams, and knowing that it is a possibility, feeling it in this present moment now, and that gives me so much joy. So much joy to know that the inheritance that I'm going to live and leave the future generations to come, my future generations, is an inheritance of love, is an inheritance of spiritual aptitude and knowing. It's an inheritance of freedom, liberation, and salvation. And every day I wake up, I know incrementally I'm making progress. And you're making progress too. Whoever hears this message, whoever hears this word, it's time to really understand what it means to you and how to move through love. And be authentic and show up for yourself every single day. And look at your neighbor, regardless of immigration status, regardless of race, color, creed, and know that that is a reflection of you. That is a reflection of God, because God's created everything. Yeah, there's evil out there. There's people living opposite. EVIL, live, LIVE. You know, it's a part of the nature, it's a part of our reality. But we get to decide that we want to live in love. So choose love, always choose love. And know your strength, know your power, know that you are more than capable, and you've came to conquer through him who loves you. So, yeah, meditate on it. Find space to touch grass and connect to the inner knowing of your true nature. And shine bright out there. Much love, fam. Peace and blessings to you.